morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? Good to hear. If you don't know already, we are global citizens mapping the future. And you're probably also wondering, what are we doing? Well, as an example, we have mapped the entire rural area of Lesotho. That means we brought it from 0% to 100% complete. Now, what does this mean? Humanitarian mapping has been recognised by NGOs as an important tool for combating natural disasters. If we take, for example, the situation in Nepal at the moment, OpenStreetMap, the website we get to do this fantastic thing on, has dedicated a full task to aiding the recent tragedy in Nepal. That means it will soon have accessible and effective maps that it can use to plan and rebuild itself. You see, when countries have well-detailed and well-organised maps, they can plan their future, they can begin to attract inward investment and grow as a nation. So, this probably sounds a little complicated, but tell me, Oliver, how do you do this thing?
By the power of click and drag.
Hear that? That's simple. Click, drag technology. And twice as fun. Now, as global citizens mapping the future, what are we all about? I'll give you a clue, it begins with F. The future, okay. Right. Well, an important step in our future is that this Saturday we'll be hosting a mapathon, the event in which we map. In Loreto College, Stephen's Green, with different Loreto schools and students from other places, and we'll be teaching them how to map, demonstrating #MapLesotho, for example. We'll be showing them how to use openstreetmap.org, and I advise you to go on that tonight. Please do. And how to map and change the future of a nation. We'll also be very, very grateful in September to be launching #MapRoomback. And if I remove here, as a symbol of our moving on to the future, we will map #MapRoomback. Another important step in our future is that we are submitting humanitarian mapping for a course in the new Junior Cert to the Development Curriculum Unit and the Board of Curriculum Development. So, thank you very much. We want you to join us in our community of #map, become a global citizen, and map the future of another country. Thank you.
Question? Well, on your project, it seems really, really interesting and what you're able to do with technology now. How did you say you worked as a team? You seem to have a small number, so how did you get so much done in your time?
Well, we're very efficient. I personally think I couldn't have been happier with any other group of people. But a large part of it is that we together want to build a greater community, exponential growth. We have a peer education system in which we teach people how to teach the students in their school and then their friends and their family. It's exponential growth. We actually did this a few weeks back in Donegal, so a little corner of the north ticked off.
Cassie?
Well done again on your project, very interesting. Did you find it difficult to communicate this to other people because they wouldn't be familiar with the technology involved?
Yes, that does present a challenge in trying to teach people about, the technicalities of it. But once you get someone down with a laptop, or even you show them the website www.openstreetmap.org, that's a bit of advertising there, they realise how fun and actually simple it is. Now, we've been very fortunate to have Twitter on our side. I mean, we've had over 1 million tweets. Tweets. That's a bad way to call your community. Sorry. Tweets. And we're very, very fortunate in that way.
Thank you. Lizzie, last but not least.
Well done, it's a really innovative project. Just, I suppose, a cheesy interview question. Where do you see yourselves now in 5 years' time as global citizens mapping the future?
Ourselves, we'll always be mappers. We'll always be advocates. But I believe in 5 maybe even 4 years' time, everybody in the world will understand the power of humanitarian mapping and what it means for a country that has no maps. Imagine trying to plan Dublin with no maps. You know, in 5 years' time, I see ourselves as founders of a wonderful, beautiful community.
Mike Collins, how do you feel it all went?
I think it went very well. I think people were very interested in the project, so why wouldn't they be? I'm really glad to have gotten that opportunity to just create a bigger community of global citizens mapping the future.
Excellent. Ambassador, how do you feel it went?
Well, it went pretty well. I think it was a blessing in a way that they came in last in the presentations. But I think the enthusiasm from the crowd also says that a few of those who were in attendance today will be clicking on in the mapping exercise, hopefully starting this coming Saturday. So it's all exciting, and I think it was very well presented by the team.
Colette, yourself as a teacher, and Niall, how do you feel that your group did?
Yeah, I think they did us proud. They were fantastic today. Well done.
I have to say again, very, very proud. I think they're a great crew. I mean, they've worked extremely hard for the entire year, every lunchtime, weekends. The mapathons have been a great success. They've sacrificed a lot of time, energy and effort, so 3 cheers. Hip hip. Hip hooray! Hip hooray!
Give us a big round of applause, guys. Well done.